Well, welcome back to the channel, guys, and I have got a new box which I can't wait to tell you all about. I can hear what you're all saying now. Joe, are you mental? You've gone from the most expensive seat box on the market to one of the cheapest. Why? Well, let me tell you why. I've been a carbon box user, an absolute carbon box user for 3 years now, and without a doubt it's the best seat box I've ever used by a mile. It's been strong, it's been lightweight, it's been durable, it's been stable, it has ticked every box I could ever wish it to tick. It's been amazing. What a seat box. I've still got it, I've kept it, I've washed it down, I'm gonna look after it, and it might be a collector's item one day, who knows. I've decided to have a change, and I've been using this little beauty for, I don't know, a couple of months now. But why? Why have I swapped the most expensive seat box ever made to our cheapest box, essentially? Now, there's a few reasons. Firstly, simple size. Now, anyone who's familiar with like the Absolute boxes or any of them sort of station type boxes, they're big old beasts, aren't they? You know, you've got the frame, you've got a couple of drawers, it's a big old thing to get in and out your car, out your van. Just a big old thing that don't actually take that much fishing tackle. So in the end, they end up taking an accessory bag, you end up taking a bag for your bait, you end up taking a bag for your bags. Do you know what I mean? You end up with just loads of stuff. And what is a big seat box, I was just finding I was ending up taking like 5 or 6 other bags to carry all the stuff, which probably should have gone in my seat box. So, you know, things like my pole pots, catapults, hook boxes, everything had a bag, and I was taking, like I say, a bag to put all my bags in. So I just had a bit of a rethink. I was just getting too much clutter with my setup. I was getting just way too much stuff. I was just taking way too much stuff to the bank, and it's just not me. I quite like to keep my stuff compact. I quite like to keep myself tidy and neat. Not a lot of stuff with me. And I felt without changing my seat box, I'm probably not going to be able to do that because I need something with a bit more volume. That's why I went for the Inception. Compared to the carbon box, it absolutely swallows fishing tackle, even in its standard form. I have tweaked it slightly, so I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But as standard, it comes with a deep side drawer, the base, under seat storage for like winders and stuff, lots and lots of space. Now, the tweak that I made to start with, that would have been probably enough space, to be honest with you, but I just wanted a little bit more, and I went for a deep double drawer unit. That means I can get loads and loads of stuff in there. But fundamentally, the reason why I think this box just absolutely swallows stuff like you wouldn't believe is this base unit. Oh, let's get that off. Now, in there, I've got hook boxes, I've got bottles of lube, I've got catapults, I've got pole pots, I've got spare pole pots, I've got all sorts of stuff in there, and it's not even full. Now, all of this stuff, when you look at it, would have gone in a bag. It would have gone in a hard case tackle safe or something like that, or some sort of carry-all. It would have been another bag. But now, because I've got this deep base, we can just keep it in the box. I don't have to take, that's one less bag I've got to carry. So we put that back on. Let's say it's not even full. So we get that back on there. Like I say, I've gone for a double deep drawer unit. Now in here, I've got my divided one, which has got loads of stuff in it, but again, not even full, but it's got all my bits and pieces in there. I've got my stots in there, I've got my shot in there, I've got my little shot getting off gadget that I don't know its name, I've got some wagglers, I've even got some pole rigs in there. Just everything I'm going to need is there to hand. I've got my rigs in a deep tray. Now the good news with this is I can put the plastic trays in the bottom and then put rigs on top as well, so I can get loads and loads of rigs in this deep drawer. You can just about get 2 trays of our Preston winders in there. It's a bit tight though, so it's up to you whether you want to risk it, but I can certainly get rigs on top of rigs, and I'm not really fussed about it being super neat and tidy, so that does me. I've got everything I need in there. And then under the lid, again, I've got more space. I didn't have this space before. I've got more hook length boxes, got more rigs in there, paste rigs and more hook length boxes. So I've got absolutely loads of stuff in there that would have all ended up going in a separate stacker or in another bag, and I've just got all this stuff in a box that I just take wherever I go, and I don't have to worry about another bag with more stuff in it. So it's made my setup so much more compact. I'm forgetting less stuff because that was a nightmare for me, because you got to remember when I'm going fishing, you know, I'm in and out, I'm filming one day, I'm fishing the next. It's a bit of a nightmare. I don't know my head from my arse sometimes, because I've got products for samples for photography. that aren't even mine, and I turn up on a match with like some products that I can't even use and all that kind of business. So it's a bit of a nightmare. But by doing it this way, everything's in one place. Then I've got a kit safe, tackle safe, with like my bait bowls, my bait, you know, all the bait tubs, pellets and all that kind of stuff. Then I've got my kit safe for all my top kits and my rod bag, and then I've got an EVA net bag. That's it. So cut down massively on the other odds and sods bags that I used to carry. Now one big thing that I've had to adapt to is the 30mm legs rather than the 36mm legs. Now you've got to use inserts to use our off-box accessories on there, which is no big deal, but it is something to consider. If you're a 36mm box user, switching over to this is a bit of a faff. You've got to buy a few of them, or you've kept them from your other accessories. But my setup has remained the same. I still put my toolbar on the front like I've always done. I still use my big side tray. I still got my accessory, my support arm here. Still got my little clip for my landing net that I've always used, and I've still got my knuckle here to put my pole sock in, and then I've got a knuckle at the back here that comes out, and then I put my little roost in there, my little 8-section roost, and that's it. It's a really simple setup. It's meant that I can carry lots less stuff to the bank without without actually taking any less stuff. You know, I'm not carrying any excess bags. So yes, the carbon box was amazing. I've loved every minute using that. But just to sort of progress into 2022, 2023, I just fancied a change. I always used to use H-frame boxes. I used to love them, and then when I joined Preston, and just before I joined Preston, I switched to an Absolute, which I absolutely loved. But I've gone back to the H-frame style. The inception's perfect. It's lovely and light. Like I say, it carries loads of stuff. And for someone like me who's not a massive guy, you know, I'm well under 6 foot, very vertically challenged, it just ticks the box for me. And for my fishing at the moment, lots of commercial fishing, it's just perfect. So there you go. That's why I've gone from the most expensive seat box in the world to one of the cheapest.